All right, good morning, Patriots. This is Jonathan Alexander, Live Border News, and I'm going to be giving you guys a border update here in a couple minutes. So stay tuned, and I'll be right back with you guys. All right, I'm going to give you guys a border update this morning, and give me a second here. Okay, for report for September 30th, 2023, U.S. Border Patrol Tucson sector. We've had 12,000 apprehensions, 700 rescues, 150 federal criminal cases, 17 human smuggling events, and 10 narcotic events. Right now, that's actually a rise in the amount that crossed in here this past week. So I'm getting that out there to you guys. And then also want to let you guys know I'm going to be going live today, and that's going to be at the Suddenlink Center, 2380 Optimum Road, and that's in Old Bullhead City, Arizona. That's going to be happening at 2 p.m. today. So we'll be going over a bunch of stuff there, and this will be live broadcasted. So we've been discussing what we're getting ready to do with our petition to Congress coming up. And I've got the petition right here in hand. And this is what we're going to be filing here soon. So I'm going to read it to you guys once again so that you guys can understand what we're doing. So the petition states 118th Congress of the United States of America to the Honorable General Assembly pursuant to the Constitution of the United States of America. Article 4, Section 4. The United States shall guarantee to every state in the Union a Republican form of government and shall protect each of them against invasion, including our borders. And on application of the legislature or of the executive, when the legislature cannot be convened against domestic violence. The humble petition of Kirk Pendergrass from Kirk's Law Corner, who has created this for us, is the one that filled out the petition. Statement of facts. There is a foreign invasion happening on the southern border between Mexico and the United States of America, where men, women, and children are unlawfully entering into several states, including California, New Mexico, Nevada, Arizona, and Texas, as well as the rest of the country. So it's not just these states this is happening, they're being transported all over the country as well. There is trafficking of men, women, and children happening on the southern border between Mexico and the United States of America, where men, women, and children are unlawfully entering into several states, including California, New Mexico, Nevada, Arizona, and Texas, who are being bought, sold, raped, and murdered. There is a drug known as fentanyl that is unlawfully imported into the United States of America without going through any ports of entry. So all this we're bringing forth to Congress. Our prayer for relief. Let's get to that. Wherefore the petitioner and all undersigned demand the following relief and hereby instruct our public servants to discharge their duties as instructed by we the people. To do an investigation to verify claims 1 through 3, which I just read off to you guys. To declare war pursuant to Article 1, Section 8, Clause 11 for a foreign invasion. To call forth the militia to execute the laws of the Union, suppress insurrection, and repel invasions pursuant to Article 1, Section 8, Clause 15. Now, you guys can turn around and pull up every one of these articles I just read to you. It's right there in the Constitution. The problem is nobody's ever taken it this route. Well, we're going to do it. We're going to take our evidence before Congress. I'm going to testify before Congress. And I'm going to have my evidence in hand of all the corruption down here on the border, including these corrupt son of a bitches that want to sit there and assist with this invasion. So, I'm going to expose it and get the truth out there. From that point, if Congress wants to basically tell us to blow it out our ear, we at that point can take it over to military affairs. This is putting them on notice and letting them know this is our demands. And by the Constitution, they have to uphold it. Doesn't mean they're going to. We know how Congress is and how corrupt they are. Let's get down to this other one here. Don't forget about our Truth Tour coming up October 14th. And I'll be out in Spring Hill, Tennessee. Sorry about that. I've got so many events going on at once. And then let me make sure I'm covering everything for you guys. Okay, the other thing we're bringing to the sheriff's attention, and I want to get to that for you guys. So bear with me a second as I pull it up. Under Arizona Procedures for Law Enforcement, and it's 11-441, Powers and Duties. The sheriff shall preserve the peace, or arrest and take before the nearest magistrate for examination all persons who exempt to commit or who have committed a public offense, such as foreign invasion. Prevent and suppress all affrays, breaches of the peace, riots, and insurrections that may come to the knowledge of the sheriff. Well, I think all our sheriffs know what's happening on our borders. Attend all courts except justice and municipal courts when an element of danger is anticipated and attendance is requested by the preceding judge, sorry about that, and obey lawful orders and directions issued by the judge. Number 5, take charge of and keep the county jail, including a county jail under the jurisdiction of a county jail district. Excuse me. Okay, maybe hold on one second. Let me enlarge this, guys. So it says take charge of and keep the county jail, including the county jail, under the jurisdiction of county jail district and the prisoners in the county jail. So technically, what they should be doing right now is actually making an arrest on the illegals coming into this country, taking it right before the magistrate. It's not called, let's just detain them, take them to the processing center, let's get them released to the public, and let's just overwhelm our cities with a bunch of illegals. The sheriffs do have this power, and it's even in their bylaws. Number 7, serve process notices in the manner prescribed by the law and certify under the sheriff's hand on the process of notices, the manner and time of service. Or if the sheriff fails to make service, the reasons for failure and return them without delay. So right now, again, our sheriffs need to be involved all across the country, not just Arizona. We have an invasion all across the country. And our sheriffs do have this power. So we don't, even though our petition to Congress is good, there's other options we can be taking as well if our sheriffs would just get involved. So that's one of the things we're working on right now. And we're going to be meeting with several sheriffs here within the next several weeks. And we'll show them their own bylaws right here. It's a little bright screen, guys, but this is right in their bylaws. So, anyways, hope you guys can join in today at 2 p.m. when I'm live over in Bullhead City. And for those of you local, come on down and join the event. And we're also going to have Mike Ganuccio coming in, and he's the one running for sheriff. And we're doing everything we can to get Mike Ganuccio voted in. We need a sheriff that's going to stand up and take action on what's going on. And I do believe Mike will do the job. So, the biggest thing, guys, is you guys need to be talking with your local sheriffs around the country. I'm going to be posting these out there on the internet as well. That way you guys can share it for the ones here in Arizona. Start questioning your sheriffs about this as well, why they're not enforcing this. Because these guys do have the authority to do this. But again, maybe they don't even know this. So, let me make sure I don't have any questions here. Yeah, it looks like Beverly Gaskin, watch your back. Some bad people out there don't like hearing the truth. Good luck. Well, appreciate the kind words, Beverly. And thank you, Lola Patriots. Protection over you. And Biden's let's see, Mark Ritter. Biden's pedophile ring is trying to kill our country. Get Mel prison now. 100% agree, brother. Mark Bennett, Joe Biden is allowing terrorists to freely come into our country. It's time to take our country back. Perfectly said, Mark. We got over 150 countries pouring through the border that we've actually been covering as well and reporting on. Let's see. And Mark Bennett, Joe Biden is a communist. Absolutely, 100% agree. As far as I'm concerned, the man needs to be held for treason and charged and dealt with accordingly. And I think you know what I mean by dealt with accordingly. Okay. Lola Patriot says no volume. Can you guys hear me? Give me a thumbs up or something. Okay. Mark Bennett, I'm backing you 100%. I'm in Spring Hill. When and where are you going to be here? And Mark, I'm going to be in Spring Hill, Tennessee, October 14th. I'm going to be one of the speakers there. So looking forward to meeting you. Nanette Marie, it's time that we, the people, take our country back. Thank you, Jonathan and Kirk, for taking this on. We appreciate the kind words, Nanette. You know, but it shouldn't just be me and Kirk taking this on. We need everybody across America to get on board, sign this petition. We have got it where it's going to be in a electronic signature format, which is legal, and we're going to be sending it. It's going to be a DocuSign. So once we have that done, I believe it's going to be finished tomorrow. We're going to post it. We're going to post it and share it. And God, I hope every one of you sign this petition. Get your senators, your congressmen, especially in the stronghold states, to get on board as well and sign it. We do have a couple of them out in Arizona that have signed finally. So this is a start. We've also got several sheriffs that have signed it. A lot of people have had it, and quite frankly, I'm right there with them. I'm down there reporting on this every day and covering these stories, getting it out to America. And now it's time we do something with the evidence, and we're going to take it right to the heart of Congress. And I guess the rest remains to be seen. Okay, Mark Ritter, Biden's treason against we the people. Lock and load, Americans. Straight up traitor. Gitmo prison open 24/7. Let these effing traitors up now. All right, and Mark, a lot of people across this country are right there with you, brother. I mean, people are frustrated. They're tired of seeing the treason in our country, including with our politicians. This is our politicians on both sides of the aisle. Make no mistake. I mean, we keep seeing every year after year, all these politicians talk the talk. Oh, we're going to get these borders shut down. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. They get in office and they get in la la land. That's where they're at, guys. Sitting in la la land. And now all of a sudden they're all coming out, starting to talk the good talk again, and how they're going to make America strong. Our local people, politicians are doing this. And you know what? I think it's time for change. So let's see. First responders media at the border now. All right. Phyllis, do you know what part of the border they're at right now? If you can let me know, I'd appreciate it. We don't have an effing country. Well, that's where I have to disagree, Bart. We got a country, brother. We've got to fight for it, and we got to take it back. And it's time that we, the people, rise. It's time that we hold these politicians accountable. And it's time that, it's time that this comes into play. This right here is basically a declaration of war, is what it is. But the Constitution says we must take it this route, and we're doing it by the book. From there, we'll take it over to military affairs, and it's time to get the show rolling. And Mark, you're asking me if I'm coming to Michigan. I don't believe we're going to make Michigan on this trip, but we have been making it all over to several places around the country now. I'll let you know if that takes place. All right, guys, I'm going to cut this video short. I've got to get ready for my presentation at 2 p.m. Just stand strong, Patriots. Get on board, sign our petition. We need all the signatures we can get. And I'd like to see millions of people sign this petition. So, like I said, we're going to get it out there. It'll be in a PDF format. And just once we get it shared, Please get in there, sign it if you agree to it. Read what it states word for word. I just read it. And, if you're in agreement, sign it. Get your politicians to sign it. Get and when I say your politicians, I'm talking about the ones that are actually working with us people. I mean, as far as trying to get these other guys to sign it is beating a dead horse. So, but anyways, start holding your governors accountable as well. They're part of this treason. If they're not taking action on this matter, what's happening, if they're not shutting down the human trafficking going on in their cities, these busloads of illegals coming into your cities, you know what? Hold them accountable. Get your sheriffs to stand up, start taking action. And if your sheriffs aren't going to do the job, you know what? Get back to us on it, and we'll see to it that there's some legal course taken that direction as well. These men have an oath that they've got to uphold, and it's time to hold them all accountable. So, all right, guys, God bless all you guys, and I'll see you guys at 2 p.m. today. And other than that, sorry I'm a little unorganized today. Just got tons of paperwork here that I've got to go through for my presentation. And let's see, Peter Farrella, my governor is a witch, a Marxist tyrannical witch. Where are you at, Peter? Which state? Yep, New York. Well, there you have it, brother. Look at all the illegals pouring into New York as well. I'm sure you've already seen it. Again, this is anybody that's allowing these illegals to come in. Make no mistake. The Call them what they are: illegal, not migrants. This is an invasion. Illegal means illegal. It's time we hold these pieces of shit accountable. I'll say it like it is. Lola Patriots, Arizona Governor, Gov, Arizona Gov Cartel Katie is a communist. Absolutely spot on. So I'm right here on the front lines, and we see what she's been doing. Anybody that vetoes a bill that when they declared the cartels being terrorists, and she goes in and vetoes the bill, that tells you right there exactly what she is. So, all right, guys, I'll talk to you at 2 p.m. today. Hope you guys can join my live broadcast from the event, and we'll go from there. This is Alexander reporting live with Live Border News. God bless all you guys. And by the way, happy Saturday.